Let's take a look at a second problem that involves factoring by grouping. Notice we have 4 terms here. However, if I try to group the first 2 terms together, let's say these 2 terms, and the last 2 terms, notice in these first 2 terms they have nothing in common. There's no greatest common factor that can be removed. So let's rearrange these terms. So I'm going to rewrite this problem as a cubed plus 2a squared b minus 2b squared minus ab. And I'm going to factor by grouping and group the first 2 terms together and the last 2 terms together. So the greatest common factor of a cubed plus 2a squared b would be a squared. And when I remove the greatest common factor of a squared, I'm left with a plus 2b. And here I'm going to remove a minus b, and when I do that, I'm left with 2b, and then I would have here plus a. There we go. So notice we have a negative sign here. We need to be very careful with this. Negative b times a would give us negative ab. Now you might think for a moment that these 2 factors here, 2b plus a and a plus 2b, are not the same, but they actually are, because the order that we multiply numbers in and the order we add numbers in doesn't matter. So that's the commutative property. So let's actually rewrite this though, so they do look the same. So I'm going to keep this first one as a plus 2b, but then I'm going to rewrite this second one as a plus 2b, just switching the order of my 2 addends. And then my greatest common factor here is a plus 2b. That's what we have in parentheses. So I'll factor that out. And my other factor is then a squared minus b. So our final factoring of this 4-term polynomial is a plus 2b as the one factor and a squared minus b as the other factor.